Hi, I'm Miranda Vivanco and I'm here with another fall recipe for you. This time I'm going to make roasted vegetables, and yes, we're going to use essential oils. Today we're going to use lemon oil and thyme, and I'll show you how to put those into the recipe a little bit later. In the roasted vegetables, it's something that on the Thanksgiving table, we don't always have vegetables and green stuff. It's not usually on the menu, or if you look around, there's all kinds of really good food, but vegetables isn't necessarily one of them unless they're really sweet or like candied yams. Or green bean casserole, which has its place, but we want something else a little bit different. So I love these roasted vegetables because they're simple, they're easy, and you can whip it together in less than 30 minutes and it's fantastic. On the table, it looks beautiful and people really enjoy it. In this recipe, along with our essential oils, I'm going to be using a red onion, a zucchini, yellow squash, mushrooms, asparagus, and a red and a yellow bell pepper. Now, those bell peppers, you can use any color you want. It's just that it's added color and fun if you use the different colors. So I'm going to get chopping. So now I have everything chopped and in the bowl, as you can see, and I'm gonna just kind of mix everything around a little bit, kind of break up those chunks of onion and break up the pieces. And here's where it gets a lot of fun. I have about a half a cup of avocado oil in here. My eyes are watering because of the onions. That's fantastic. And I'm going to do my lemon and thyme oil in the avocado oil. That way it disperses evenly throughout the whole thing. So I put 2 drops of lemon, and I did 3 because I like lemon a lot and it tastes really good. So this is thyme oil, and it's a hot oil, which means a little goes a long way. So you don't want to use too much. And I would say what you can do is, if you want to be careful to make sure that it's not you don't get too much in there, you can put the drop into a spoon and then do that. Because if you get 2 or 3 drops in, you're going to have to start over. If the thyme oil is too strong for you, you can use a toothpick, and all you do is put the toothpick in the bottle and then take that toothpick and put it into the other oils so you can mix it around. I put my drop in there, and then I'm going to stir the essential oils in with my avocado oil so that it disperses evenly throughout the whole recipe, otherwise it won't. I have about a teaspoon of garlic salt. I'm going to put that in there. And then about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm going to stir that all up. Make a little dressing out of it. And then I'm going to pour that over my vegetables in the bowl. And after I pour that and get all of it in the bowl, I'm going to use a big spoon and stir it all up so that it gets, evenly dispersed with all the spices and the oils. And keep stirring until it looks really good and stirred up, and it should look something like that, where there's a little bit of oil on everything. And then I'm going to pour it into a 3x9 cooking pan. Once it's in the pan, I just kind of flatten it out a little bit because I want as much space on the vegetables as possible to roast. So now that I've put it in the pan, I'm going to make sure that it's as flat as possible to get all of that surface space for the oven to roast them really nicely. And then about halfway through, I'm going to stir it so that we can mix up those vegetables on top with the ones underneath and get a nice roast throughout all of the vegetables in there. I'm going to put it into the oven now. It was preheated at 350 degrees, and I'm going to cook it for about 30 minutes. About 15 minutes is when I'll go in and stir it, and then I'll put it back in for another 15 minutes. So our vegetables are ready to serve. You literally take it out of the oven and put it on the counter, and it's ready to go for your Thanksgiving meal. They smell delicious, they look delicious. Let me try. Just the perfect amount of lemon and thyme. The essential oils we put in it every time. It's fantastic. I hope you had as much fun watching this video as I did making it for you. If you would like this fall recipe and others like it, you can download your free recipe cookbook at www.cookwithoils.com, where I share more tips and recipes on how to cook with essential oils. Take care, and we'll see you soon.